Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night here in ARCS Racing Network. Tonight, ARCS Xtreme Dirt Late Models. 9 drivers all battling out here tonight at Eldora in Rossburg, Ohio. One of the greatest dirt tracks to ever grace our presence. Here in just a few moments, we'll be going green. We're going to advance the session here pretty quickly. And we will be going racing. Daniel Roberts takes the pole at a 15.87. Trey Kirk just 0.05 of a second behind him. Jake Atha 0.09 of a second. And just under 0.2 of a second was Samuel Roberts. So Samuel Roberts got a win. Daniel Roberts has a win. Trey Kirk has just about won all of them. And we will be going racing shortly. Hopefully here soon we'll be gritting up and ready to rock and roll. But while I'm waiting for just a brief second, let's go ahead and throw up the Mazda Monday commercial for the first time tonight. If you're interested in racing with those Mazdas or anything else in ARCS, visit racearcs.com. Check out everything we've got going on both on the iRacing and Xbox side of things. Check out future specialty races such as the Jingle Jam. We've got a lot of different stuff going on. The ARCS Chili Bowl as well coming up. Plus, A Squared Saturday Night Showdown trucks and ARCS Extreme Mondays. Plus, in the works still, Indy ARCS. In ARCS goes IndyCar Racing. Plus, we've got our Xbox side stuff. We're continuing to rock and roll. My good pal, Workin' Tom in the chat. Workin' Tom, last night on the ARCS Racing Network, you saw him win at Texas to clinch his playoff berth in the round of 4. So, Workin' Tom, TNT champ, looking to add A Squared to his list of accolades. All right, looks like we are going to be gritting up. So, we are ready to rock and roll here tonight. Daniel Roberts once again started on the pole. Trey Kirk, Jake Atha, Samuel Roberts, Cody Pennell, Ryan Pennell, Jeremy Brial, Joshua Garrison, and Patrick Allen. Let's go dirt late model racing here at Eldora. 1 lap to green. Here comes the cars heading down the backstretch, about ready to go green. Looks like we're maybe doing a 3-wide start tonight. Check out the antics Ryan Pennell puts on for the show. Look at those race cars for the final time this year. What beautiful race cars. We are going to go 2 wide. Pace truck is dipping off. Daniel Roberts is calling the ball. We are green flag racing. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Roberts looking off to a great start. Trey Kirk down in second. Jake Atha looks to be getting around his teammate. A lot of good racing going on thus far. Daniel Roberts really rocking it out in this round of 40 laps. And then joining me in the booth tonight, our good friend, Thomas Andrews, COT Tommy. What's happening, buddy?
How you doing? Okay. Thanks for broadcasting this for us, and really, this is my first air race. So glad to be in the booth.
Heck yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me see if I can get a better screen for you to watch. There you go. You should be able to see the full field.
That's perfect.
There. Daniel Roberts out to a commanding lead. His brother Sam now taking second place. Let's actually kind of ride along with the third place car to see the rest of the action. As, ooh, that looks like the number 44 of, or sorry, not the number 44, the number 74 of Jeremy Brial passing Jake Atha. This is going to be a lot of fun, Tommy. And Trey Kirk looking to challenge the 28 of Cody Pennell.
Yeah, we got a really a great group of dirt racers in here. All these guys take this really seriously, but you know they have a lot of fun doing it. We got a good battle here for third place, and those Robert boys are running away with it right now.
Robert's boys doing a heck of a job right now. Daniel in first, Sam in second, Cody Pennell rocking and rolling, but the young man known as Trey Kirk looking to not normally used to running in fourth, but these guys really got the Trey as Trey sends it down way low on Cody. See if he can't make it stick through the front stretch. 10 laps down of 10 of 40 to go. This is a lot of fun, Tommy.
It's crazy how fast these cars are here. It kind of feels like I'm not a dirt guy, but this kind of feels like Bristol. You know how quickly they get around, short track racing. I mean, we're already we got to be at the end of this heat race already.
No, we're getting pretty close. We're at 12 of 40. There's 40 laps here tonight, just enough fuel to get us done. Daniel Roberts. Daniel Roberts looking really good out front. Sam looking to try and collect his 4th ever ARCS win. Cody Pennell and Trey Kirk looking to add to their list of accolades here in ARCS. Looks like Ryan Pennell's starting to get some head of steam as he's battling Jake Atha back there. Look at the president go, finally getting a grip on this car.
Yeah, Ryan's moving back there. He's got some work ahead of him, but he loves this stuff. He lives for this this dirt racing. He used to always joke around that he was on the asphalt, but really he was born for dirt. So good to see him out here having fun and putting on a good show.
Oh, looks like Jake Atha in the wall. And check out our last season IMNL Cup champion, Jeremy Brial, in that 74 machine. Checking out dirt with his fellow Team Sideswipe guys. Beautiful purple and black as we always see him in.
That is a cool looking car. You know, something about Jeremy that I noticed after racing with him for about a season or so now, or maybe two seasons. He's you know, he could come into a race not having any experience on the track and pick it up really fast. I noticed that when we ran trucks at Knoxville, and maybe some road courses here and there. Like, he's a very fast learner, so expect him to get better as this race goes on.
Look how tight this top 5 is right now. This is just astronomically amazing. Top 5, just looking beautiful. Daniel Roberts rocking the Halloween scheme. Looks like the caution's out. We are under caution for the night for the first time. So that is going to give me the opportunity to throw up our first side-by-side commercial of the night. We are going to play that Mazda commercial one more time for you guys to check out. Visit racearcs.com to apply for Mazda Mondays. Coming next week, 6 races. One lap to green, Tommy. It's going to be interesting. These guys have been so close at the very beginning, and now we are bunched back up together. Daniel Roberts called the ball. He is out to a great start. That inside line looking very, very fantastic.
Yeah, good start from the Roberts boys there, 1-2. Something that, you know, I've noticed in dirt, like I said, I'm not a dirt guy, but really cool how the leader kind of starts off by himself, and then you start 2 by 2 after the leader. You don't normally see that on an asphalt track. So little differences between the asphalt and the dirt guys.
Check out our boy Josh. Oh, gets a little bit of contact from Brian Pinnell.
Caution's out.
That is going to call the caution. I was just very saying, we were kind of watching. Oh, man, there. That was a hard hit. Let's go to Ryan. Let's back that up a little bit and see if we can't see exactly what happened. Let's go to the far chase here. Oh, looks like him and the 66 got into each other a little bit, and then he just couldn't recover. And then the 24 into Riot as well, getting the 24. Man, that was a tough break. Let's go ahead and bring it back to live here.
Looks like the 24 didn't really have anywhere to go there. Ryan was just trying to keep it off the wall, and unfortunate for the 24 car that he was just came down in front of him.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what these 8 drivers could do. Caution lights on the truck. When those lights go off, we should be ready to rock and roll.
While we have a second here, SK, I'd like to give a shout out to our good buddy Patrick Allen Jr. Thank you for you know, hitting early and getting off the track, because we would have had a lot more cautions if Patrick Allen was still out here.
Yep, got to give him an A for effort for trying. He wanted to come out and compete, but he just didn't have it for these guys, so he decided to park it.
Kudos to him.
Lights are off on the truck. Looks like Daniel Roberts is going to be calling the ball on this one. Sammy Roberts up top. Cody Pinnell and Trey Kirk right behind him. Good start for Daniel. Cody gets a great start as well. going super low. See if he can't make it stick. Trey Kirk having a little bit of trouble with that wall, as he did in practice.
Cody's the first guy that I've seen to go down there and try to make that bottom work. Doesn't look like it's working yet, but maybe as the laps tick down here, they could get that bottom line running.
Yeah, Joshua Garrison trying to make it work too. Not really working too well for him, but he was trying earlier. It was almost getting him caught up to Jake Atha and Ryan Pinnell. Right now, Daniel Roberts still solidly in first. Sam Roberts, Trey Kirk, Jeremy Brialt, Cody Pinnell right out your top five. And look, oh, and we're wrecking. Big wreck.
Big wreck.
Oh, man. That was a big one.
That's going to be a caution.
Let's actually rewind that back up and kind of hit about right here. So we're going to pause it. See Trey Kirk go way down low. And then Roberts still kind of sideways as he gets Roberts a little bit. And then looks like I think the 15 got into the back of. Oh yeah, when they collected, the 15 gets hit, collects the 74, the 12 involved. Woo, what an accident. You can definitely tell it's all or nothing here tonight.
Yeah, it looked like Trey Kirk tried to do that slide job a little bit and may have just clipped the 30 car there. I'm sure he didn't mean to do that. And once he did that, it kind of killed his momentum, and the 15 car was just running that line. Once you're running that line, you can't really turn off. It's really hard. Once you're committed to that line, you're just kind of along for the ride.
7 laps to go. Of course, we think we'll be at 5 laps to go when we go green. Be interested to see how this turns out. Daniel Roberts still in first. Cody Pinnell able to get up to second after that accident. But a lot of guys kind of gained positions. Joshua Garrison up to 6th, and Ryan Pinnell and Sam Roberts down in the back row.
Yeah, we got a lot of guys out there with damage too, so we'll see how that damage affects them at the end of this race.
So Daniel Roberts, Trey Kirk, Cody Pinnell, Jeremy Brialt, Jake Atha, Ryan Pinnell, Joshua Garrison. Oh, Sam Roberts is out, unfortunately. That wreck probably just made him have a toe. Couldn't get back in time for the green flag. Poor Sam. 4 laps remaining, 3 to go at the line. This is where it's all going to be about. Can Daniel Roberts collect that win, which could really shake up the points? Those two were neck and neck for the championship, him and Trey Kirk. Trey Kirk back there all the way in 3rd and having a really tough time at Eldora. I talked to him earlier, Tommy, and he said he was not looking forward to Eldora. Probably one of his worst tracks. It's definitely showing as Daniel Roberts and Cody Pinnell take the white flag. A little bit of action here. Cody tried sending it on Daniel Roberts, but didn't quite make it work. Now Trey's going to try and send it on Cody Pinnell, but Daniel Roberts going to take the checkered. Cody Pinnell 2nd, Trey Kirk 3rd. Daniel Roberts in that good-looking Halloween scheme takes the win here at Eldora in the final ARCS Xtreme Dirt Late Modifieds. A part of the Monday Night Lightning series will finally come to a conclusion.
Cody gave Daniel about all he could handle there going into that last corner or the last lap. Great way for Daniel to save that car and bring home P1.
It was definitely a fun racetrack, that was for sure. Cannot wait to get the interviews here And we will be right back with interviews.
That could work. Well,
All right, back from the ARCS Racing Network podium. SK here standing by with our third place finisher, Trey Kirk. Trey, last week you said Eldora was not your racetrack, and you were having a little bit of trouble tonight, but you were able to still to pull off a podium spot. And hopefully, when Ryan updates the points, you'll be our first ever ARCS Dirt Champion.
Parked it in the wall on the first lap. I was gonna try to get some momentum and pull under Daniel coming off of 2, and didn't work out too good. But worked back up to that either third or fourth, and then I didn't have a good lane on a restart and fell back a couple more spots, and somehow wound up third.
Hey, it was a good race, though. I mean, that was a lot of fun to watch. You guys were definitely kicking it. So I know you're excited for next year. So hopefully we will see you around more and more as we continue to build this dirt series.
I'll be in for that.
Standing by with our runner up is Tommy with Cody Pinnell.
Yeah, Cody, good run there. Looked like a lot of fun. I know nothing about dirt racing, so I'll let you explain what you guys were doing there on that last restart. It looked like you were pretty much the first guy trying to run that bottom lane. I don't know if you were just looking to, because everybody was running the top, or if you felt like there was grip there. But yeah, I'll let you take it.
yeah, I got hung out on the bottom. Nobody wanted to run the bottom, but if you restarted there, you pretty much didn't have a choice unless you could get a really good launch into turn 1 and slide up into an open spot. It's almost kind of like plate track racing when everybody gets single file on the top. You're just trying to find a place to slot in. And yeah, the top was definitely where the speed was. And there on that last run, I had run Daniel down. But since the track's so top dominant, you can't go anywhere with your momentum. And I just tried to follow him through 1 and 2, and got just a little too close to him, and had to check up to keep from wrecking him. But I was planning on trying to put a slider on him in 3 and 4, and hoping we'd be side by side at the finish line. But hopefully, it was exciting to watch nonetheless.
Definitely exciting. It looked like you were trying to rattle his cage there on that last lap or two, but good job, good P2, and I'll let SK take it with our winner, Daniel Roberts.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Standing by with my good buddy D-Rob, Daniel Roberts in the 30, collecting another win here. So Eldora, definitely your racetrack. So congratulations, Daniel picking up, I think, your second or third win of the season. So that was definitely exciting. So tell us, I mean, I know you got a little nervous after that wreck, but you were able to keep your composure and finish this race out strong.
Yeah, it was a fun race, man. I got lucky and got to start on the pole and just held my line and there a couple times I got a little worried. I got a little bump, I think, from Trey, and then Cody was bumping me back there a little bit, but I was able to hold it straight and take it to the finish line in first and look forward to next season.
Me and you both. I'm really excited about next season. Hopefully, we can build this into something amazing. We had 7 or 8 wonderful guys out there tonight having good racing, so it's good to see everybody coming out and trying it out. So, Daniel, congratulations. I know you're locked into second place, but I don't know what the points are going to look like after this. But regardless, you and Trey, Cody, Jeremy, Ryan, Joshua Garrison, Sam, everybody that's came out has put on a wonderful show. And I speak for everybody when we say thank you guys for kicking some serious butt.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. I appreciate y'all putting it on. Hopefully, we can find some more people to run these dirt races with us.
Absolutely. All right, fans, on the screen, all of our logos for 2022. The Dark Side Mustangs A Squared Next Gen will be held on Sundays. Starting in 2022, full 36 race NASCAR schedule, including heats and last chance qualifiers to make the field. The Midwest Barbecue Saturday Night Showdown Trucks be held Saturday around 10 o'clock in the evening. Check that out at Carter Broadcasting. 33 race truck schedule. We're still in the midst of our season 3 now. Next year as well, Indy ARCS. And then, of course, ARCS Xtreme for the ARCS Modified Tours, ARCS Street Stocks. And you saw them here tonight, ARCS Dirt Late Models, all being held in 2022. Visit racearcs.com to check everything we've got going on the Xbox and iRacing side of the Alliance Racing Championship Series. Fill out the application. We'll get you in racing ASAP. Once again, racearcs.com. This is SK and my great friend Thomas Andrews signing off for another night here at the